Hello everyone, and welcome to Zernicky's Random Things, because everyone deserves a little random in their life. Well, I've been working on a little bit of Botania, primarily to get the Transmutation Catalyst, but someone on the forums, I believe it was Zephyr Windspirit, was nice enough to tell me that there's an alternate way to get Diorite, which gives me, Diorite will give me Andesite. But I figured I'd set up the automation for this. Anyway, as you can see, over here I have open crate, which just drops whatever you put into it. Hopper tosses coal into it. Pressure plate tosses a little bit of redstone onto a slab at one level up. On top of that, redstone. Redstone will shut off a hopper. So when there's someone like a piece of coal on there, which means it hasn't been picked up by the endo flames, which use coal to generate mana, it will give you a redstone signal, pops up, and shuts the hopper off. So that way you don't waste a bunch of it. It will just, well, as you saw, it will suck one up when it's done, and then the next one will drop, and it'll sit there and wait until it's ready. Now, this little gadget here is, normally I use an automated user in this spot, but there doesn't seem to be one. Well, probably there is in like occultism and that kind of stuff. But it would activate a set of shears. But in this case, I have to do the shearing manually. So I'm going to put the petals from Botania in there. When you hit a Botania petal with bone meal, which is going to be in this dispenser once I'm ready. I actually thought it was. This one. That's a problem. Derped that one up right at the beginning, didn't I? Okay. The hovering hourglass from Botania will flip over after a certain number of seconds, depending on how much sand you put into it. Then it'll trigger a redstone pulse, which will activate the dispenser. Run through this, go to a redstone repeater. I have it set for a delay of 3 ticks just to make sure. And then it'll pop over and activate the second dispenser. So it'll drop a petal, bone meal it to give you a tall mystical petal. And then I will sit here and share it. Now, if you go here, tall mystical green powder, green flower. And if you go into here, you see it turns into 4. Normally, you use 1 petal to get that, so it's a great way of duplicating your stuff. Right now I have very few petals, so I'm just going to toss everything into this chest. And as you see, it goes into the dispenser, and it'll run through those. And it doesn't really matter the order, because I want to do duplications for all of them, so I have enough to work. And let's do this for, oops, so that will do 8 seconds, because I had a pile of 8. That's not what I want. I thought you put them in one at a time. I haven't used this in a while. 4 seconds should be good. And nope, that's not working. So let's see what's going on. Does it only accept pulses from the side? Put that in there. Oops. No. Doesn't need to be there. There we go. Used to be on the top. Yeah, you can see it kind of dropped over there. That's because I had to take my magnet ring off. Otherwise, this immediately gets sucked into my inventory and I lose the mana. Now, this does require mana glass and a mana steel ingot, but that's not a huge amount of mana, so that's not too hard to get. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to dupe all these flowers so I get some more petals, and then I will be back. See you in a little bit. Okay, welcome back everybody. I spent a few minutes dealing with that, and as you can see, it doesn't take long to get a decent amount of petals. So, yeah, easy enough. One other thing I'm going to do is use some living rock and a couple of mana steel, which you get by tossing iron into the mana pool, and you get a mana splitter. I'm also going to need the one of the forest. So as you can see, I had 3 pools set up here, but it's been just beaming at this one. This one will split it in 4 directions. I just need to, there we go, and now it's pointing at the splitter, and it will fill up the 3 once I refill that. It does seem to chew through coal a lot faster than it used to. But anyway, I have some shears. I'm going to put that there, living rock, and I will need the living wood, and I will just keep all the Britannia stuff here. Put away all the petals for now. There we go. Oop, mystical brown petal didn't go in there. And there we go. So, fairly organized. Amazing for me. I'll leave that set up because it's really handy for when I need to do mass duplication. And let's see. Now, the thing I was going to go looking for was called the Transmutation Catalyst. Right. That is apparently not right. At Britannia. Transmutation. No. It's not conjuration. I'll recognize the block when I see it. It's one of these. Conjuration Catalyst is used for making like multiple, like if you put 1 in, you get 2 out, that kind of thing. Runic Altar, probably going to need that to get that right. Mana Flux Field, that's not right. And Enchanter, that's pretty nice actually for, it's a little later on. But apparently you can't get it. Interesting. Mana Storm Charge. Where is the thing I'm looking for? One page. Alchemy Catalyst. Yay. Problem with that is it's going to need a mana pearl, which I'm kind of short on, what do you call it, ender pearls, and brewing stands, which, you know, a couple blaze rods. I have 1 blaze rod, and I kind of want to put that on my sword, because you can use it as a handle. I can get blaze, which I'm going to need for an ender hopper. But, anyway, at that point, doesn't matter. Grab this on my way by. So, the thing that works, which is to get Diorite, you need nether quartz. And I believe it was cobble. So, let's take a look. That's going over there. Oh, maybe it's stone. Silk touch on my axe makes it real easy to, or pickaxe makes it real easy to get it. Okay. Diorite. Oh well. Did I read that wrong? Oh, okay. So, it's cobble, but it's got to be 2x2. No problem. Okay, we'll go with 16 for now. Put another quartz in there. A bit of the extra. Now, uses for diorite. I hate that. If anyone out there knows how to tell it to not use Ore Dictionary when you're looking it up. I assume there's some way to do it, because right now this is just every stone it's saying, okay, you can use diorite for this. So I would just like to be able to say, I just want recipes with diorite. That has to be used for that. So what I'm going to do is andesite. Now, andesite crafting will give you any cobble and diorite. Easy enough. Andesite, yay! So, now, andesite not only was locking me out of create, but I was going through some of the easy, basic quests for the various things. And of course I was going through occultism, because that leads to the Crusher Spirit, which was the alternate way to do ore doubling. Plus it apparently has a storage mod in it. Storage is a real problem in this right now. So I was going through that, and it's asking for spirit flames and otherworldly goods. So you need andesite and oak saplings. And there we go. So, yeah. You can construct a purifying flame, a spirit flame. Place a log, and then drop a demon fruit on it, and light it on fire. So, let's collect the items we need. I have a log here. I should have flint and steel. And I have this. So, let's go outside. And where do we want to do this? I like the Botania out there. So, that's Nature's Aura. I'm going to have to cut this down and do something a little better with that. But, for now, I think, okay. Let's do that here. There. Yep, I guess you gotta throw it. Yay. Set it on fire. Purple flame. Okay, so let's go and see. Ooh, that was an interesting sound. Did that go into my... There we go, other stone. So that's interesting. And the other thing it asked for was oak saplings. I only have one in my pack, but that's okay. I'll figure this out. And I really should have reorganized just before I did that. Think. Oh. Apparently that didn't work. Oh. Okay. It just looked like an oak sapling on the ground, apparently. At least to me. So. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I made some undead saplings from Bloodcraft. Hang on, I can light this. The interesting thing about them is, while you can't get blood from them directly, it appears to drip blood on the ground. And that is actually fairly handy. These bloodstains you get mostly from killing mobs. Bloodstains will show up in the ground. And that's one of the automated ways that Evilcraft has to generate blood. So I will show you that, because I happen to have already made it in preparation for making a mob farm. This little gadget. The Sanguinary Pedestal has a tank. It's got about 10,000 blood in it. I expected the magnet to pick it up even though it's off, because of course I did. Let me hit the wrong button. Got rid of my HUD. Right. So the Sanguinary Pedestal If you put it down, I'm going to put it down roughly in the middle. There. Now, this should just basically automatically start. Yep, there you go. See? It's getting rid of the blood, and the tank is filling up. Handy. So, the Undead Saplings are still an automated way to get blood. A little bit slow, it looks like, but we will see exactly how that works. And good. So, made an oak tree to get more saplings. Okay, so, let's see what we got now. First, just double check. Yeah, okay, nobody's around, that'll bug me. So, next one, sacrificial bowls. Bowls of stone and darkness. Yay. We need sacrificial bowls, 10 of the other stone bowls, and 1 golden bowl. 10 bowls will be for items to sacrifice, like a placeable crafting table ingredient. Apparently they're reusable, by the way. The golden bowl is filled with special books that call the demons to this plane. While the items are placed, you shift right click on the golden bowl to activate. So, let's take a look. 5 other stone makes 1 bowl. Add that to the list. So that will be 10 times 5. I would need 50 andesite. And then, right, 55 andesite. So, I will need more andesite. So I will be back in a bit. Later. Okay, so I'm back, and I just realized it's starting to rain out there. So, thunderstorms. Sorry about that, but okay. So for Tetra, you can get these wall scrolls. Well, in this case, I have a sturdy guard and a howling blade. Now, the howling blade works for the fuller. So, I was planning on upgrading with this, which is a blaze rod, fire aspect 1. So we'll do that. Now the fuller, if I click there we go, howling blade. Craft a set of fuller attachments that will cause howling winds to envelop the wielder when the sword is swung. The winds will occasionally deflect incoming projectiles. That sounds pretty cool. And it can use metal. So, well, I'm going to swap the hilt out for now. We'll go with simple hilt and think and craft. So we got that. And what I'm going to try to do is see how Tetra likes Botania stuff. Yeah, I'm going to need the mana steel anyway at some point. So I'm going to take 4 mana steel, and I'll try to see how that's going. And did I make some charcoal? No, I didn't. So let me see if I can grab another stack of coal to keep the mana going. Nope, ran out of coal. When I put Silk Touch on, I stopped being able to drop coal. And, I could make a axe and just break it, but I'm kind of hoping I can get to the Crushing Spirit before I actually need to do that. If you look at a mana pool, it'll tell you if whatever you're holding will accomplish a recipe. So if you have a Ender Pearl, it'll tell you if it turns into a mana pool, there'll be a little X if it can't. So let's see. Probably not enough mana to do all. No, guess there is. So let me see about this. Just see. No, too much mana. So I can't show you the axe. So, mana steel. And here I have a howling blade and a throwing knife. Throwing knife I'm not that interested in, but I'll show you how that works. So basically you just put it, there's a 5x5 square centered above here that you can just do that, and you'll be able to work in the Tetra table. So now we're going to go with that, do the Howling Blade, and let's see if Mana Steel works. Yes, it does. That does reduce the durability substantially, interestingly enough. Let's see if... oh, it actually reduces it a little less than that. So we'll go with Mana Steel and Howling +2. So craft. Oh, only used one. Yay! Okay, so I did get the 55 other stone that I need. Put the andesite up here. I do need more gold. I believe it was 8 gold. Put the ores over here. So I'm just gonna do up 8 gold. While I'm doing that, there we go. 11 sacrificial bowls. And I kind of want that back, don't I? Okay. So this will just be a second. I have 2 in the chest, so I'll just pull them out when we get to 6 and replace the other 2. There we go. Now we want 1 bowl. And a golden sacrificial bowl. So, that should complete the quest. Wrong button. No rewards. Oh, of course. When all get items above, you should shift right click the gold bowl to activate. Okay. So, knife of bad chops and candles, and white chalk. Okay. 3 other stone burnt in a furnace, and 3 other world logs thrown into a spirit fire yield the basics of chalk making. Okay, and then you throw it into the spirit fire. Interesting. So I have the andesite. I need 3 andesite, and I will need to grow this. So, well, again, that's going to take a minute, so I will talk to you later. Hey everyone, I'm working on a little bit of occultism here. I created this spirit fire, which is Tatha Dreamin' thing. Right, Demon's Dream Fruit. Onto an oak log and set it on fire, and it turns into this. So you toss the andesite in, and it turns into Otherworld. I think you saw that. So you do the same thing, and you get the Otherworld saplings. However, if you look, these are Otherworld saplings. So are these, but oak sapling, occultism. You can't actually see what's going on. What you have to do is eat one of these Demon Dream seeds, and everything goes a little wonky. But now, these are Otherworld leaves, and you can get Otherworld logs. It doesn't last very long, so I'm just going to grab everything here, and there we go. So, now, I have, put those away. Now, see, oak saplings, occultism, so those will create the Otherworld sapling or trees when you're done. And let's see, Otherworld wood. That's the other thing we needed. So, that was to make chalk. So, I'm going to go back. I'll get the chalk. 3 Otherwood logs thrown at a spirit fire yield the basics of chalk making, along with 3 other stone burnt in a furnace. And then you throw it in the spirit fire again. So, here we go. Give us 3 Otherworld logs. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. So, did we get all 3? And called ashes. So all 3. So that's good. Go inside. Gold. And burn. Right. Other stone. We need 3 of those. And while that's smelting up, we're going to go with chalk and at occultism. So, looks like you get different colors. Yep. Not sure what the difference would be. We'll probably find that out at some point. But 3 and 3, easy enough. Now, I forget which order it was. There we go. Impure white chalk. And as you remember it said, that needs to be purified, which means we toss it back in the fire again. And chalk. I'm going to reorganize that while I remember. There. So that gives us the next step in occultism. And then that leads apparently to chalk brush. Item will scrub your chalk mistakes. Misplaced a root, scrub it. And that's easy enough. So let's go downstairs. I will make that. And I will also do the other quest that is currently pending. So we'll need 2 wool and 1 thread, or string rather. That. There we go. That. Computer is acting a little wonky, but there we go. 1 chalk brush. Okay. And now, knife of bad shots and candles. So we will need 8 white candles and a butcher knife. That should be easy enough. So we need 3 sticks. 2, 3. Actually, it looks more like a Mezzaluna, but you know, only so much you can do on a 9x9 grid. Tallow and silk thread. So tallow is done by, yeah, that's not helpful, thank you. Shape grafting, automated packing. So how exactly do you make tallow? Is it from occultism? Nope, it's from quark. Wonder if it's giving me the wrong tallow. Occult tallow. Yep, it's giving me the wrong one. Kill animals with the butcher knife to obtain tallow. So I am going to have to wander off and kill, well, it needs 8. So kind of a lot of our little friendly foodstuffs. So I will be wandering around for a little while, and I will talk to you later. So another thing I discovered while poking around is that you can get a seed pouch from quark, and that will store the seeds, which has been kind of a lot of stuff lately. So the thing is, it actually requires rabbit hide. So be very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbit. I can ignore that skeleton. Here, bunny. Now that sounds like a husk. I'm just going to ignore him and go. There we go. Come on, bunny. This only hurt for a second. Maybe you can take care of him, Iron Golem? Nope, guess not. Well, at least Creeper took care of the husk for me. That's hilarious. Raw rabbit. But no rabbit hide. And no tallow. So, we're gonna have to play around, kill a bunch of stuff. So, new chests can be trapped. FYI. Be a little careful with those. And they do blow up. Okay, and I'm back. So, wasn't able to find enough rabbit hide, but I was able to find what I needed to progress in occultism, namely tallow. Made the candles, which you can see right here. And now what I need for the next step is a book of foilat. I think I can pronounce that right. So to make that you need Purified Ink, which is just an ink sac, and you toss it in here. That did not make the normal sound. Oh, that's because it's not an ink sac. It is black dye that you need. And that's the sound you want. And here we go. Purified Ink. Now the Purified Ink, you need to go with a book and quill. And I'm going to have to set up a squid farm. Because I haven't been able to set up a mob farm because I haven't been able to hunt down enough ink to make the vector plates that I need. So I also need 4 white dye, and it goes like so, with the book and quill in the center, and then the Purified Ink there. Apologies. So, Book of Binding foilat ink. So, has not been bound to a foilat yet. Now, according to the instructions, it says to do this. And this gives you a Book of Binding foilat bound. Can be used to summon the foilat and gives you a name. And there you go. Yay. Quest complete. So, next step is AVR's Circle. Ore Crusher. Yay, doubling. You'll need to visualize the pentacle AVR's Circle. Your golden bowl has to be in the center, and within 8 blocks, place the other bowls. In the bowls are the 4 ores, then the bound book in the golden bowl. That's the one we just made. And then start the ritual. Once it's been summoned, give it your ores. So, and apparently they decay. So, okay. So, I'm going to need, once I give that to them, I'm going to need copper. I believe it said iron, right? And, let's take a look again. Copper. I need silver, iron, gold. Silver, copper, iron, silver, gold, and obsidian. 2x obsidian dust. Luckily I went mining for obsidian. 2 obsidian dust. Now I will also need, I put them here, the sacrificial bowls and the golden bowl, along with the book I just made, And the chalk, which I thought sure I put in here. Probably staring you right in the face, right? No, let's see. Maybe I put it over here. Doesn't look like it. Here, no. This is a golden sword of capturing I found in one of the wizard towers while I was out looting. Chalk, chalk, chalk. Ah, there we go. White chalk. Okay. So, we're going to look into the Dictionary of Spirits and see exactly how to do this thing. Okay. We'll have to do that divination. Looks like it might be interesting. But, time to look at your steps of magician. Plan for long term. Take gold dust and glowstone dust and craft golden chalk for infusion and possession rituals. Okay. Okay. So, some possessed mobs, mission storage, or crafting, automated mining. Okay. So, first ritual. That's what we're looking for. So this is how to make the white chalk brush, white candle, sacrificial bowl, purified ink, fallout, and here you go, ritual. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I thought there were supposed to be 10 bowls. Start by placing a golden sacrificial bowl, drawing the appropriate pentacle, and place the 4 sacrificial bowls. Okay. 1 in each bowl. Finally, right click. Bound, okay. So, let's take a look. Assuming it's, yep, it's daytime. So, we're going to go over here. And just make things easier. Okay, so it says 8 radius. So okay, let's go here as the center. So for that, we will need the golden sacrificial bowl. And let's take a look again. And these go on the corners. One, 2, 3, 4. And right. Then the candles go 2 out. Like so. 1, 2, dink. 1, 2, dink. And right. So that's candles. Now for the chalk. Let's see what this does. Is that correct? No. So you want, okay, so, okay, I get how this works. That was definitely one of them. Now on this side is, that's kind of a weird looking thing. Let's see what we can come up with. Is that, no. Oops. No. 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 Okay, that's probably right? Yeah. Okay. I keep hitting the wrong button. The other side is the one that looks like, well, call it a microscope. Maybe? No. There we go. Now this one should be kind of like a backwards Z. Okay. So look at it from that direction. Good. So why don't we do this? That one's do the easy ones here. There we go. Now where else can we get that little U? Over there. Right, that's out here, so there. There we go. Any place else? Whoop. 1, 2, 3, that's all we have for that. So now want to this one and opposite next to the candle. Those look easy enough to figure out. Right, it was right the first time. By the way, that was me checking to see if shift clicking it would do it backwards. The answer is no. There. Next, we want X, and that looks to be the only spot that an X is on, so we'll take care of that. Okay, there we go. Now, next, let's do this little guy. There's one here, and one here. No, that's a different one. So, here. Good. And that's slightly annoying. Here, on the other side of the candle. Right. Next. This one here and this one here are the same. So there. And, yep, on the side of the candle. I'm not going to do this every time I need to do a ritual, but I figure going through the process at least once is probably something you guys should see. Okay, so this one's kind of like a sigma almost, and there's one over there by the other candle as well. Yep. Okay. Don't think there's any others. So we have that. Let's see. Have south of there. Ah, phantoms. Fun. I forgot that they were going to bug me. I also didn't think it would quite take that long. I was hoping that you could click the chalk on the ground and then it would basically give you like a radial menu or something. Which would have been quite nice. Saved a lot of effort. Thank you for firing. Now I come up with a great joke. You're fired. And I screwed up where that one went. Oh, eraser. I did bring the eraser, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay, guys. Nope. Bring the eraser with you because good chance something will get screwed up. Pretty sure I put it in with the chalk, but you know, need to fiddle with that later too because I have what I need for that. No eraser. Need a few of these actually. As long as I'm thinking about it. Now, you used to be able to go here and type in erase. Yep. Ah. See? Sort. Yeah. Cult. Yeah. So I seem to okay, so it's called something else. Chalk. Ah, okay. Chalk brush. Great. Okay. But you used to be able to go something like that and then double click on JEI and it would highlight everything that matched your search parameters, which was quite handy, but they seem to have gotten rid of that unless they simply change the shortcut for it. I'm going to have to look into that because that was a very handy little thing for before you got any sort of storage facility. And as Occultism has a storage facility, that's kind of what I'm working on now. Yay. Okay, so that one was right, the little... Nope. Yes, right? Yes. Okay, so this one here is a microscope looking thing. Okay. And this one is odd. I don't even know what that's supposed to look like, but I think that's it. Yep. Okay. And that's everything but this one. And this one. So this one is the double cross. Yes. Yep. And oh no, I gotta do one more. This one is another microscope, it looks like. Okay, and then this one is the Z again. That's probably where I got it. It got confused. No, right? Yeah, not right. Or, wait. That's the one. So, I think that is correct. So, now, go and we need 4 ores in each of the bowls, and then the book. 1, 2, 3, 4, and yep, looks like I got it right. And I do want him to deal with that and the obsidian dust. Wait, I need more sacrifice bowls. So I can put the obsidian. Well, hello little guy. What do I do? Hand you the stuff? Okay. So, well, let me shut off my magnet. Just to see. That sounds like that's the correct option. Yep, there you go. Crushed dark gem. Can you handle more than one thing at a time? It appears not. Well, he's a slow little guy, but at least we can get some crushing done. And while he's handling that, let me go and get some iron, and we'll see if he does ore doubling for us, or if we need a more advanced version of it. Let's just bring him all the copper, because I got plenty of copper. I wonder if there's supposed to be a timer or something that lets you tell exactly how long he's going to last. I kind of need the obsidian back too, because that's part of the quest. Oh, right. Should have done that while I was there, because I thought that the sacrifice he used to summon him was going to be crushed, but that is not the case. So, silver, got the copper, got the iron. I'll get a few iron. Get the gold, a couple gold. And copper. Good. Oh, by the way, I'm crushing the dark gems because I need those for the dusted bowl of promises, or empty promises. I forget what they call it, because there's a weird progression of names. Well, I'm going to have all this stuff crushed, and then I will get back to you. Okay, so the little dude definitely does do ore doubling. However, he doesn't handle diamond. And apparently the next step needs a lot of diamonds. They want me to use 12 and put the 12 up into the fire and then make a couple attuned gems out of it. So that's going to be a pain, and I only have, well, barely that much diamond. I'd rather keep a little. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on create, now that I actually have a way to get andesite, and I'm going to boost my way through. Hopefully I should be able to get the crushing wheels, which will let me double my ores, and that will give me plenty of diamonds. In fact, let me show you here. If you go into uses, smelting basically only gets you 1. Starlight Infusion will get you 5, but that's a little bit on the a little bit higher. Astral Transmutation, no, that gives you that, but Crushing can give you 2 and a 25% chance of a 3rd. So that's probably the best bet for a while until we get to Starlight Infusion, which I think it might be 2nd tier Astral Sorcery, but I still haven't found an Astral Temple to get the first crafting table. I'm hoping that I can get a Evil Craft broom, and then the broom will let me fly around, which should make things easier. To get the broom, I needed the Promise of Tenacity. Promise of Tenacity requires crushed dark gems. Crushed dark gems is what this little guy made me initially. So you can see I have 12 crushed dark gems. Other thing I'm going to need for the next step in dealing with this little guy is going to be some glowstone. So I'm probably going to have to make a trip to the Nether, especially because I'm also going to need the quartz to make diorite, which leads to the andesite. So I'm going to leave it here. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.